Tonight, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's a special Thanksgiving night presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns taking on Tua Tagovailoa and the Carolina Panthers.
We are just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game. So they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. Now Lewis selects to return it. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. Leading him out is their quarterback, the former 12th overall pick. Some refer to him as the natural, Deshaun Watson.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Off of play action, it's Watson. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Watson. And right away, he lost the football. And the Panthers have recovered. So now here are the Panthers with excellent field position to start off. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. And he's got it. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Play action. Now it's Tua. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down. Gonzalez's kick is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Now Lewis selects to return it. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
5 yards remain on second down. A give running right is Chubb. He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And a broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain.
None of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Faking the give. Now Watson. His throw incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Watson off play action. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tough rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Watson's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw, Watson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Watson looks to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 22-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
He's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Browns. Donovan Peoples-Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Flushed out right, and he'll just get rid of it.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Brian Burns racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
Despite some tough running, he's still wrangled down shy of the 15. Give him 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he caught it up, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A 2nd fumble recovery in this 1st quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the 1st fumble recovery, they were eager to get a 2nd one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Myles Garrett racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's the big man dealing with it. And he'll go down at the 28. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
3rd and 11. And some extra depth in the secondary here. They're in the down. Looking to pass. Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there. Relied on the big guys up front and got it done.
Yeah, this is time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking.
And he will take it across. Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Chuba Hubbard who finished it off with a touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And incomplete. Tight end Harrison Bryant, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. Ronnie Harrison that time able to make the tackle. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he
That's it, that pussy trash, I'm paying before I put it in, I smack it. Easier record turn. Make a movie like Ray J and Kim Kardashian. Block list, that's it, that pussy trash, I'm paying before I put it in, I smack it. Easier record turn. Like Ray J and Kim Kardashian.
I've got no complaints. I'm not designed for this. If I could speak in code, I wouldn't be so bold. I can't control my lips. I've never been so on. I tend to be too loud, but I'm not ashamed of my words.
Protected, because as we see, the protection.
That
usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground. But that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
They get this to Beckham.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir, Odell.
Don't give up on yourself.
Before I put it in, I smack the ass.
I love watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real
Oh, yeah, where's bitch ass?
Inside the 49, going to the 35. 49 yards rushing now. 8 carries for him so far. Out of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Sometimes when I sit back and really let it register, I did everything I said I would have said it first. I mean, the world's in denial, but they all know what I'm headed for. We about to feed these youngins to the metaverse. Meanwhile, I'm over here just trying to pen a verse. Cause I'm done being extra with the extroverts. The label used to wonder how I'm supposed to stand next to Vert. Probably never thought that I would get these legs to work. I work hard, but hard shit don't need no extra work. That's why I show up in a sweatshirt. The world's mine, I just say fuck it, let it turn. The girl's mine, I just say fuck it, have it turn. The goats call me to the side like can we have a word? I could've fronted, but I did this shit how I preferred. I know I should be humble, but it's something I just haven't learned. Soon enough, I had to make these bad habits burn. Soon enough, I'm about to come and get the shit we earn. You're not a fan now, but I remember when you used to be fanned out. I guess when the whole world loves you, people only got one way to stand out. All that time in the kitchen finally panned out. I put some flavor in the pot and took the bland out. I know my grandpa would have a heart attack if I pulled 100 grand out. So I'm not gonna pull 100 grand out. I'm hip hop, do you fully understand? Fully automatic with the jams and it don't jam. At the shows I'm about to start handing out programs, cause y'all need to get with the program. I'm a grown ass man, call me pops, fuck around and take a phone ass man. Everybody knows Jack, but they don't know Jack, man. They just know I got the flows and the hoes and the packed out shows. Ain't too many cons when you playing with the pros, except for how your life get exposed. But I make that sacrifice for the life that I chose. I know in Toronto they got soft roads, but school's closed in Kentucky, so I like when it snowed. The kids carry chopsticks, not for rice in the bowl. School counselors all know how their life is at home. Cold like the Minnesota Vikings at home. Before I met Drizzy, I knew he and I would get along. But it's hard to crack jokes when you really want advice. I mean, what's it like to touch gold every time you touch a mic? Touching heights, no one gets to touching life. Fucking right, young bachelor, what's a wife? Once in a lifetime, till I say I want it twice. One of a kind, know your everything is one of mine. Wanted posters with my face, they know who I'm wanted by.
Yeah.
You enter the danger zone if you decide to box it because if he's an undiagnosed, you get on that blood, he can hurt you down.
Cold hearts and heated floors, no parental guidance, I just see the boards. Therapy sessions, I'm in the waiting room reading for us. Abandonment issues, I'm getting treated for. How much water can I fit under the bridge before it overflows? My son's gotta learn that forgiveness is a lonely road. The cribs on his wheel like motorhomes. Niggas love to try and test us like they know what we own. Chubbs got the magazine cover like Rolling Stones. We already know how they rock, they throwing stones. Whenever you getting bigger, there's growing pains. I got enough pull to make the city start throwing games. I'm out here making a mockery. I got my real job here playing Monopoly. How can I address you when you don't own property? They only finesse you when you don't move properly. Destined for the win, but you don't get a prize out of me. I'm destined for the top, but you can't get a rise out of me. 750 for the round canaries and they glittering. Man, you niggas drop trash, you littering. I'm over delivering to the point it's belittling. I mean the PTSD is triggering, the profit is sickening, the stones are shimmering. Came from the north, but I got hot as fuck, so ain't no shivering. Yeah, lucky me. People that don't fuck with me is linking up with people that don't fuck with me to fuck with me. This shit is getting ugly, and every situation is transactional, and everything they saying is irrational, and every way they moving is promotional. Everybody's acting irreplaceable, it's like they ain't disposable. My urges for revenge are uncontrollable. I know we're getting older though. Yeah, but I gotta get a nigga back for that. It's not negotiable, it's not even debatable. I'm getting so rich, my music's not even relatable. I blow her head up, it's an inflatable. Baby blue G-class, I feel like a kid again. Praying on my downfall, don't make me religious, man. All I hear is plug talk coming from middlemen. All I hear is tall tales coming from little men. When I say bitch, I'm very rarely referring to women. Most of the bitches I know are niggas, they not even women. I know that sounds like I'm being funny, I'm not even kidding. Same ones that say they run the game when they not even in it. To be honest, y'all financial situation is my biggest motivation. And how you should take that statement is based on what you're making. Whips and chains like a dominatrix. If I see you, I spit in your faces. Daytonas with the green faces. Kentucky Derby races. My presence in the spot is so abrasive. Box at the Churchill Downs, that's motivation. Yeah. The shorty like, you know that boy Jack is going places. I know. Yeah.
Yeah. Get my AirPods.
Just say, guys, let's go. Try to create that energy, create that spark.
So far, he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Yep.
Watson now to throw. To his running back, complete. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
On 2nd and goal, Watson. And it's caught. So we've reached halftime here. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. 2nd half action underway. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for, and take it.
Personally, I'd rather have a fatal drive in my hands than someone like Bush. That motherfucker can't drive.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a run game with a quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. 2-possession run.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end.
Bush definitely came.
Field position there. A nice attacking play.
I don't know about the other dude. Bush definitely came.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. He's to the 10, and he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. And all this is Beckham remaining down on the ground. And apparently in some pain. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. They'll run here with Hubbard. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute.
We just split it up into 2 drives on the way back and we chilling.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is now 24. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was Chuba Hubbard who finished it off with a touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I mean, that's the benefit of our coaching staff is ain't nobody got nobody beating on their neck to do that.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag. And as well, that would appear to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face
Nah,
mask.
they still got me doing their own cost though.
They absolutely cost you in the end. Just try to do your job, right? Try to get him on the ground.
Yep.
Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
I ain't got no dinner money. That money gone.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, that wasn't that much. It was split up in half.
Chubb will get the call running left.
Frey's supposed to be going to get my other money
Fielding into Carolina territory.
from Kill.
40 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. That's on the corner, Wyatt Teller. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. They do get 9, but it leads to
She just needs someone who's faithful, someone to be real with her, someone who takes the time to learn to love and build with her, someone who understands, someone who understands. She just needs someone who's faithful, someone to be real with her, someone who takes the time to learn to love and build with her, someone who understands. somebody to save you. You need somebody who knows what you're worth. You don't need someone to change you. You need somebody to love you. You need somebody to trust you. You need somebody who takes time. You don't need someone to brush you. I know you've been running from all these feelings. You just can't fake it. Yeah. You've been trying to hide love, but when it's real love, you can't fake it. I know what you've been through, so we can take our time and be patient. She gave her heart to me, made me promise not to go break it. She never found what she was searching for. You could tell by the smile on her face she been hurt before. I know your last man never put you first before. But you've been stressing less and you've been working more. I can tell you've been working more. So many late night come throughs. Not enough I love yous. She ain't really had real love in her life, and she feel like she might just lose it. She don't know what's been missing. She just needs someone different. She just needs someone she can run to. She just needs someone who's faithful, someone to be real with, someone who takes the time to learn to love and feel with, someone who understands, someone who understands. She just needs someone who's faithful, someone to be real with, someone who takes the time to learn to love and feel with, someone who understands, someone who understands. She just needs someone who's faithful.
Shit I need. Want me to take my time with you. Maybe I'm not your speed. Maybe I'm not your league. You ain't even got no cheese. Maybe I'm just too G for you. Maybe I'm just too street. I can even roll in peace. Everybody notice me. I can even go to sleep. I'm rolling on the beat. They try to keep me. I got on my knees like Jesus, please. You don't even believe in Jesus. Why you got a Jesus feed? If you wanna leave, just leave. But you ain't gotta lie to me. Even a blind can see. But you ain't gon' ride for me. You ain't even showing me the love you say you got from me. Ain't no loyalty, you lied to me. You said that you was gon' ride for me. Shit ain't for me. I've been out letting my feelings spin and shit ain't even me. Swear up and down that you love me, but you never showing me. You think I'm good, cause I'm out here in designer, baby. Swear you a joke, you really broke, let's just be honest, baby. I really hope that you just get this understood. We ain't compatible, baby, this shit ain't good. You don't even pick your phone up, out here picking these hoes up. I got different niggas on my line, serving different niggas all the time. You ain't showing me the love you say you got from me. Ain't no loyalty, you lied to me. You said that you was gon' ride with me. Just tell me one more time. How love wasn't free. Yeah. Tell me again. I will be lovers and friends.
Are you on your way? Are you coming soon to me? No parking in LA, so I'ma send an Uber to your place. It's my secret safe, safe with just you and me. You can't leave a trace. This is my favorite mistake. Oh, look in my eyes. Can you find the lies? Do you feel alive? Look in my eyes. Do you mind the lies? Do you feel alive? Look in my eyes. We both know it's wrong, but you're still coming over, even when you're gone. The feeling just grows stronger. She'll leave it alone, but you're still getting closer. We both know it's wrong. Can't keep this for long. While it's going on, I put it in the song. Are you on your way? Are you coming soon to me? I'm getting impatient. Look at what you do to me. Our secret safe, so you're my favorite mistake. That's why we gotta keep it on the low. Got her home, but she don't need to know what's going on. It won't be on for long. Oh, look in my eyes. Can you find the lies? Do you feel alive? Look in my eyes. Do you mind the lies? Do you feel alive? Look in my eyes. We both know it's wrong, but you're still coming over, even when you're gone. The feeling just grows stronger. She'll leave it alone, but you're still getting closer. We both know it's wrong. Can't keep this for long. While it's going on, I put it in a song.
His terrific season continues here. A quick throw complete out to Beckham. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations, quite the accomplishment.
Dice pineapple. Tonight you shall reach a height that the sky won't catch you. The highest form of my admiration. I ain't no connoisseur, but I'm kinda sure you will admire my tasting before the sun grazes you. I'm trying to see how deep you are, and believe me, shawty, I ain't talking about no intimate conversation. I wanna see if I can make you reach things unattainable when I peek into your nature. And I promise you my goals, whether exceed any physical pleasure. I wanna give you what's better than better. The better my effort, the wetter her treasure. The more these mere moments seem like heavens or temporary forevers. Shawty, get it together. Dice pineapple. May your love come down so my mind might have you. You design my imagination. Let me redefine foreplay till you need five. And tell me, shawty, you got it, baby. If it's not it, baby, hope it's progress, baby. Let it all drip, baby. Stop that shaking. No more talking, baby. No more talking, baby.
Shawty so fine, pussy so fresh. Diced pineapples that my baby tastes the best. I nearly lost my mind. Guess it was a test. Swept off her feet and went and bought her ass a Lex. Paid it off cash, so I never wrote a check. Leave my cars at her crib, I'm just stunting on the X. Pussy's excellent and I know it sound a mess. I let her make her toes curl as I'm licking on her flesh. Sex all night, couple shots of Ciroc. Crib on the water, got LeBron up the block. Money ain't a thing, baby, welcome to the mob. Diced pineapples, talking diamonds by the jar. Bitch so bad, got me wishing I could sing a uniform Isabel Marant when you on the team. Double MG, them other niggas fell off. Baby girl, I just wanna see you well off.
Call me crazy, shit, at least you call it. Feels better when you let it out, don't it, girl? No, it's easy to get caught up in the moment when you say it cause you mad, and you take it all back. Then we fuck all night till things get right. Then we fuck all night till things get right.
Shawty so fine, pussy so fresh. Diced pineapples, I just bought my girl a set. I know my lifestyle, wow. I do it for the set. She know how to make me smile, and she do it with the sex. Pop bottles, make love, thug passion. Red bottles, Montclair, high fashion. Belt buckles, door handles, gold plated. Ball man, rich denim, out Vegas. French Riviera, baby girl, let's take a trip. On a trip, go to Cannes, France to catch a flick. Baby, listen, this position is a blessing, and with your permission, hopefully you learn a lesson. I'm so fly that I shouldn't even walk. She's so fine, she ain't even got a top. Diced pineapples, talking diamonds by the jar. She never wrote a song, but I know that she's a star.
Call me crazy, shit, at least you call it. Feels better when you let it out, don't it, girl? No, it's easy to get caught up in the moment when you say it cause you mad, and you take it all back. Then we fuck all night till things get right. Then we fuck all night till things get right.
Something about her, probably can't live without her. Roll up some sour, let me kiss on the fountain. Mission accomplished, you increasing your heart rate, and I won't ever rest. We meet at the peak of your mountain. Eager to show you, thinking that I should know you. You eager to work, perfect, I can't employ you. Designer shit spoil you. Run you down with the oil to get on a higher tree. You gonna have to climb a sequoia, hold up. I'm showing all some Asian provocateur. Rushing you out your drawers, though patiently get you all. Hate when they be too anxious, though hate when they be too dull. Like to go deep, but I hate to get too deeply involved. How sweet is yours, let me see some proof. Fuck making pussy talk, I like to make it sing a tune. All we need is weight, we don't need no room. Right now I'm trying 8, and we don't need a spoon.
Call me crazy, shit, at least you call it. Feels better when you let it out, don't it, girl? No, it's easy to get caught up in the moment when you say it cause you mad, and you take it all back. Then we fuck all night till things...
Hello? Chill. What's up, bro? Fake playing. Pretty good job. Really playing. How about 40 to 5 to 7? What are we talking about? I know you ain't beating a computer like that unless you want to look at me.
The passing game, there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
The right side going to be complete to Moss. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. A give. This is Chubb.
You got a better team still.
Take it down inside the 10.
Especially Mitch.
On the ground for him so far.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were the second in the wrong situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third manageable with that run.
Another turnover as this one's intercepted.
Oh yeah, we out of here. Oh yeah, run.
It's a foot race. The 20, 10. This one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Then we really want to see what your excuse is when you get in the car.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. a touchback. Cleveland offense making their way out. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup at 7 past the 30 to the 32. And operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Watson. And his throw here is
I told you about when she asked me
that incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere.
And then she came back saying she needs $120 from McKenna's birthday party.
Nearly intercepted. Remember, he had his hands on one earlier.
And McKenna's birthday is not till September.
Instead, it's 4th down.
She didn't give none of them details, and that's what I said when she texted me was, you already know that it annoys me when you ask for money and you don't get no details.
6 yards on the return, and the Panthers
and she said something about it don't matter about the details if you ain't gonna get her money.
He's north of 150 yards in this game. He's been doing his thing, hasn't he?
That he has, and he's been enjoying himself.
And then
game that you get locked into a pretty good groove.
that was yesterday or the day before. Whatever it was, then the next day she came back and said, I need some money for McKenna pull-ups.
See how much they incorporate him here on this drive. On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark.
Yeah, I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs. Whatever he feels comfortable with, the offensive line has executed well today. Trying to get him over 100 yards.
Just a yard on the run.
Oh, and before she asked for the money for the party, she randomly texted me and said how tall he was. They didn't say nothing else.
And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brent, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, I think you stick with it. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
So that definitely sounds like a punt.
That one looks like he'll throw here. It's caught by OBJ. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Gonzalez to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. That time a 9-play drive. And Carolina scores to cap it off. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the
nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did.
He needs to go Carolina.
Let him create some space. And it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku.
You complaining about the kids coming back. They're about to be in school in a couple weeks.
One last throw here for Watson. And open is Keelan Cole, complete. A big offensive explosion.
Complaining about missing
victory. And the defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Carolina, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Kansas City next week. Meanwhile, for the... For Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long.
I'm sure he said the same thing about you. What desert you think you're moving to? Definitely not with me. Because who wants to go? I guess you'll find your new nigga in Arizona or something. Songs?